Terry Sly and the Legacy of Handmade Objects. Oops, sorry about that. I am in Franklin, Tennessee, which is on the outskirts of Nashville, Tennessee, for the 2024 Nashville Needlework Market. And as you can see around me here, there are 4 floors of needlework vendors, designers, sellers of scissors and threads and fabrics and all the wonderful kind of things that get folks who are excited about fibers up and ready to shop. This is the 4th year I've come to Nashville for this event, so I finally kind of figured it out. I started out the morning with a nice light rolling suitcase, and now I have a very heavy rolling suitcase. I have, yes, traversed all 3 floors today and been in just about every shop here, unless I got confused and missed something. What I thought I might do is just give you a little intro here and then walk up to one of the floors and just kind of walk around and give you a feel for what's going on. I'm looking forward also to having a couple of interviews while I'm here. I want to talk to some of the designers that I've worked with specifically over the last year in terms of products for my shop, and some people who I think have some good insight into what's happening and what's going on in our industry. So I'm going to turn the camera away from me, head upstairs, walk around, just give you a little bit of a feel for what the event looks like. It is a Saturday afternoon. Things have quieted down just a bit. There were lines in some of the shops this morning, and there was a good bit of hustle and bustle last night for the preview session. So I think things are a little more relaxed right now, and of course Sunday we'll be back here. Usually what I do on Sunday is just come in and make sure I haven't forgotten anything. So I'm gonna head up, I think I'm gonna head up to the 3rd floor and walk around and just kind of show you what things look like. So I've re-emerged up on the 3rd floor now. If you've been in Embassy Suites before, you know that they're arranged with these internal hallways, and then you've got a great big courtyard in the middle. And all the different shops, of course, as you can see here, have their banners out on the railing, so you can look up and tell who's here. The marketplaces, floors 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you just kind of wander around and go in. The way the suites are arranged is typically the shop is in the front part of the suite, and then you have all the stock and sometimes where the designers and their crew spend the night, but other times they just use the whole suite for their market. So I'm just going to wander around a little bit. Spot Colors is one of my favorite sets of folks. They're younger designers. They've always got something sassy going on, so just wanted to say hi to Spot Colors here, just wandering around. I love their colors. I love their bright ideas. Just a little tour for the YouTube crowd. Boulder Valley stitching there. You can see how these are all arranged. You got fabric, you got threads. They utilize the windows a lot of time for these wonderful displays. Botanical Bee is a real popular one. I have that model, or I have that pattern, I should say. So when I get back to the shop, you might want to come and look at it. I am not by any means going to try to go all the way around. Just thought I'd walk a bit and give you a sense of how some of this looks. Of course, ink circles is one of my favorites because of their geometrics. The different vendors spend some time decorating their areas. Yarn Tree is the sponsor for this event, and so they have a nice shop. Again, this is just for wholesale folks, but when you find things back in your shop in a few weeks, you'll know that a lot of it came from here at National Marketplace.
help. But sometimes
See,
it's
here,
just,
we'll have to do the timer thingy.
you got
And there's
it.
Chrissy
I can
doing some
handle that.
pictures.
Here, this way.
Just making you famous here.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that
gosh,
should
we're
be
running
all
out
fine.
loud, apparently.
We're in no rush.
Okay, so that's just a little vignette, gives you an idea of what's happening here at the Embassy Suites in Franklin, Tennessee. Good morning. As I promised, I've come upstairs. Going to walk around a little bit and look at some of the exhibits. It's early on a Sunday morning. Most of the shops haven't opened yet. You can see all the crowd is down below having their breakfast. But I did want to point out that as you look around, you can see the banners of the different shops. And as I think I mentioned on the earlier part of the video, what happens is that the shopkeepers, or the designers rather, set up their shop in the front part of these suites that Embassy Suites has. And then you can go in and look around, and they have their stock generally in the back room. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit, see if some of the displays are lit up this morning. There's Primitive Hair, which many of you will recognize. Primitive Hair and Forbidden Fiber Company. They've got some wonderful brightly colored fabric there in the window. I don't know if we can peek in or not, but you can kind of see what's going on from a display standpoint. Tiny Modernist, again another popular design. Sweet Wing Studio. I'm just kind of wandering around looking at the display. Sometimes you'll see a lot more patterns in the window. Many of these are just decorative. That looks hand stitched, but decorative stuff. Just add needles, Sam Bree stitchers with the Bigfoot. Now here's someone. I was talking to her yesterday about this wonderful sampler in the window. That's a real heritage piece for her. She has some of the samplers there, and then she does some recreations of those patterns. Look at this beautiful quilt on the wall outside Primrose Cottage. I can get up close and let's take a little more look at that. Really beautiful work. They got Primrose Cottage. Well, it's probably not too exciting. Some of these windows are not decorated. Barefoot Needle Artist there. Somebody, I'll just take a peek inside there so you can kind of see what the display areas look like. Doing a little reorg, don't worry. Nikki's Creations. These banners have become real popular lately. I know I've seen people stitching those. That's Thistles. Cotton Pixels is another big fabric design area. Even these little nooks and crannies in the back. So there are 4 floors like this, and you walk around, stop in when you can. Ooh, look at that piece. Little hand stitched piece there. Sulky Lindy Stitches, you'll recognize their stuff. Got some road signs ahead. Thread Milk, Kreinik. Kreinik's got a big sale, it looks like, this morning. Always love their stuff. Kreinik out of West Virginia are a real standard in our industry. Spent some time yesterday with Tellin and her Tellin Emblem Shop. Threadworks. Trey Chic is open already this morning.
Morning, folks.
Lady Liberty Scissors. Blue Flower. I went in and bought some stuff there yesterday. windows open. Hug Me bags moving in. So really you can get lost, and I actually did get lost a couple times yesterday. I thought I had completed a whole floor, and then I got up the next floor and looked down and realized I hadn't. I need to go in Design Works here. I missed them last time and I need some things there. They've got some wonderful kits that I like to share. They even have accessories. So Vivalux has LED lights, magnifiers, lasers, elegant thread, and there's a little buddy wagging his tail at me this morning. And I'm back around where I started with my hat here on the chair. So that just gives you a little bit of a sense of what things look like here. I'm going to do a couple of interviews this morning. Hopefully those will be some fun. I did most of my shopping yesterday, so I went home and kind of took stock. There are a couple of things I want to go back and look at today, but usually by Sunday I've done most of what I need to do and can just kind of relax and enjoy the show for a few hours. I always like the opportunity to go and explore Nashville some too. Went out and had some chicken fried steak last night and some fun like that. Probably go and see what there is to explore today in the Nashville area.